Well, a sand-covered road in Sandy Port posing a challenge for motorists today. As Cleopatra Murphy tells us tonight, this is not the first time this has happened, but a local environmental group is using this to raise awareness about a serious issue that more Bahamians should be aware of.
Sand covered the road at Sandy Port, forcing at least one driver to get out of their vehicle and push it after it became stuck. Mounds of the sand washed in by surge had to be cleared to restore traffic flow. Incidents like this are evidence of climate change, more importantly rising sea levels, the effects of which Executive Director of the Bahamas Reef Environmental Educational Foundation, Kazarina McKinney-Lambert, says the country is particularly vulnerable to.
Most of our islands are within just a few feet of sea level. In fact, the highest point in our whole country is on Cat Island, and that's only 206 feet above sea level. So most of our critical infrastructure is right along the coast. It means that we are one of the most vulnerable countries in the world when it comes to climate change.
McKinney-Lambert says with sea level rise an area of growing concern, the country must prepare to take important steps to prepare for the associated changes. Entire countries have been flooded because of rising sea levels, and she says these are risks Bahamians must be aware of.
We need to think about where we're building. The country is in the process of putting together a land use plan that will basically say these are the low-lying areas, they're not so suitable for development, these are the higher areas that are more suitable for development. And we really need to bear that in mind when we're deciding where to put hotels, roads, houses, those kinds of things.
Area resident Elspeth Carey calls the situation that frequently happens in Sandy Port dreadful and says after many years something could have been done.
All they have to do is block in this area, put wooden steps over for access, or make an opening further down. But to leave this open like this all these years, it just doesn't make sense.
Lambert says Bahamians must think about protecting the coral reefs that buffer the land from storm surge. She says individuals can work to mitigate against climate change by burning less fossil fuels and using more alternative means of energy. Cleopatra Murphy, ZNS Network News.